Dennis, welcome to SNTFCTV. Let's just go back 7 days. We don't really want to, but I think we better do. Our away performance against Bedfont. What do you think on that?
It weren't great. Yeah, I mean, we only performed really for 15 minutes right at the end, where we could have had numerous chances, and then late on in the game, 89th minute or something like that, we get done on a sucker punch and lose the game. But you know, you've got to give credit to Bedfont. They've stuck to their game plan and worked their socks off, and then got a result they fully deserved, because we didn't take our chance in that little period.
Yeah, that was one of the games where, you know, we had a manager change when we played Chertsey and we walloped them. We had a manager change when we played Bedfont, and they really did work very, very hard and put us off our game right from the first minute when they whacked Junior a couple of times right at the start, didn't they?
Yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, manager change or not, you know, they've got players that got to try and fit into their system and cohesion early, and we should be taking advantage all the same. So it's a disappointing 3 points drops, but like I said, Bedfont worked hard and in the end got the result they may have deserved through their sheer effort.
Yeah, it's a long season as well. So then we moved on to Tuesday, which was the Hinchingbrooke Cup, and you put out a bit of a mixed side, but I think we were pleased in the first half, and we won 3-2 in the end. Pleased in the first half, you wasn't so happy in the second half.
No, I mean, you know, I said to myself at the start of the season that in the Hunts Cup and the Hinchingbrooke Cup we'll give youth team players a chance, and obviously some the players that ain't been playing regular a game. We've done that. We only started with 2 players at the start of the game that played against Bedfont. Was comfortably in front 2-0, but the second half performance weren't good enough, especially from the senior players, and I told them that. And was lucky to get away with it and end up coming out winning 3-2 when probably they deserved to get a result on the night, but pleased to have got through. Some young players have got some game time and learnt from it. You know, Kane Felix coming on for 20 minutes, done great. Jamie again coming in, doing great, and the goalkeeper Jack. So these young players, Aaron coming back for a game, so they've all done fine. It was just I thought the senior players that night could have done a lot better.
Yeah. I thought Jack played well in goal, and we've it's good to win it because we've got Royston at home, and that'll be a bit tougher because Royston are actually top of the South Midlands League at the moment. Pretty local derby,
yeah.
So we can look forward to that one, can't we?
Yeah, definitely.
So let's move on to today. As you said in the programme, Jekyll and Hyde, unbelievable. Marlow's come here and got spanked 6-0, and it was a spanking. It was superb football, great football. Let's go through it from the start.
Christ. No, I mean, we just started really on the front foot. We've got ourselves into the game, and I think we was 1 up within 10 minutes, and that's how it went. You know, we passed the ball well, created numerous opportunities, some good finishing, got ourselves 4-0 in front by half time. Then I give them the scoreboard routine again at half time and got let down. You know, I thought we was going to go on and get a few more, especially as we got a goal in the first minute of the second half to make it 5. You think you got a real good chance here to get a few more. But that last 25 minutes again, where we've got total possession, but we haven't turned that possession into chances. Sometimes it's a case of when you're 6-0 up, it's that extra touch. You're trying to score yourself. You're not keeping the basics right, and we haven't created the opportunities that we should have done. But you know, in saying that, I can be disappointed with winning 6-0 at home, so I'm not disappointed. It's a great performance and a 3 points that we desperately need.
Yeah, and it puts us back on the map yet again. I don't know the results of today, but there's going to be some ups and downs, I suppose. And you know, as we say, we just keep going on our league. We know what we've got to do. We know what we've got to do to improve our football team. But you know, watching them today, I get excited by it, and I'm proud of them watching the way we play football. And even their people said to me, you know, you play some outstanding football. It's a pleasure to watch. And even some new supporters who I actually hadn't seen before came up and said, a pleasure to watch this sort of football. So we're not going to move away from it, are we? That's for sure.
No, we just need to dig this pitch up and take it away every time we play away from home, and that might help us. No, I mean, we are doing fantastically well at home, but we've desperately got to try and sort this away situation out, because if we had done, you know, we're so closely in touch with the top of the table that if we could do a little bit better away from home, we should be up there, maybe a few points clear. So if we can address that starting next away game, and certainly start the new year, and hopefully we'll have an exciting second half of the season.
Well, it's not for the want to try. Me and you have been through all the statistics, what we've done, what players have done away, and it doesn't look great, does it? You know, some of the reading we do, so you know, we know what we got to work on, we know how we got to do it, so we'll move on from that. We've got a chance of another 3 points on Tuesday against Ashford. who are a decent side. They're coming up on Tuesday, so what do you think there?
Well, it'll be a lot stiffer opposition for sure, and they'll pose us a threat and a test. So, you know, today, I don't know, let's say we had 12 chances today, we took 6, we might only get 3 chances on Tuesday. We've got to make sure we take them for sure. But for us, key is to get in front and then have a little bit of composure once we're in front to try and extend our lead. But on Tuesday, it'll be a sterner test, like I say, but hopefully, if we perform our capabilities, then we should be looking to win our home games.
Okay, now let's go through a couple of subs you made today. First of all, Ashley come back. That was a big surprise to me when I saw him outside the physio room, and he gave us a good 45 minutes. Was it because he hadn't been playing or what?
Yeah, it was just, you know, Ashley's really, really keen. You know, he'd run through brick walls for you. He was desperate to play. Bearing in mind with the Ashford game coming up on a Tuesday, if we could get 45 minutes out of him with no reaction, then that would put him in better stead for Tuesday to get him some game time, although he's only been out a couple of weeks. So we done that and we brought Max on second half.
And then Adrian. Well, Adrian just tackles everything. He's just in there all the time, and you know, that was a great decision taking him off, because he's well, it's one of them. Tornado.
He's on 4 bookings. You know, he's late on in games. You know, sometimes he tends to pick up injuries, and bear in mind we have got a massive game on Tuesday. There was no point risking Adrian any further. I mean, he started like a bull in a china shop, kicked everything that moved, then gets a goal after 5 or 10 minutes. You know, just fantastic desire to win a football match. So we desperately need him for Tuesday, so there was no point risking it. And then the last one, I got 4 different substitutes balls off. I started with one of the 2 forwards, then changed my mind. Then I was bringing Dan Jacobs off and changed my mind. And then I decided I'll bring Hopi off, go with 3 at the back, keep the width. We're 6-0 up. Just trying to force the issue and getting more goals, you know, more dominance in midfield and 3 people up front. And Chris came on, and I like to see it on the video, but it looked like an absolute hard at a miss chance. But it's one of them you can keep on the video, maybe another one for your hamper like Dougie's moment. But you know, I mean, we didn't concede a goal, that was important. The subs are always, we're trying to keep on the front foot. And it worked out well.
Well, as far as Chris is concerned, you mean the one down on the line here? He got it right to the line and tried to squeeze it back. So when you do see it on video, it was a difficult angle. I saw it from a different angle on this side. It was difficult, but I like Chris. I thought Chris, you know, he gets on there, tenacious, he runs, he works. I think he's going to be good for us in the future.
He's got a fantastic attitude. You know, never complains. He gets on the pitch, gives his all, which is what the first thing you want. If you get some quality after that, you'll take that. But he always gives his all. When he comes on, he's always got chances, like he did at Bedfont, had a cracking chance. But no, really pleased with Chris, and long may it continue.
And Junior's lasting a full game every game now, which is even better.
Yeah, I mean, he had some magic moments at times. You know, I'd still like to take him a little bit more responsibility in the final third. You know, he'd pass the ball 3 yards to somebody else when you think, Junior, you're the one I want on the ball and around the edge of the box, and you're giving it to somebody else. But you want him to do some bits of magic, and he did today. But yeah, he's getting fitter and stronger, so that'll benefit us and him. So hopefully we'll see more performances from Junior. Yeah,
and I just want to mention our new away strip sponsor, Blue Prawn, which is Mark Davis's company, and just thank him from everybody at the club for what a terrific job he does with the programme and the corporate image of the business. He works very, very long hours for us, and he's got another programme to get out on Tuesday, so I'm very happy and honoured to have him as a sponsor of the club, as a main sponsor of the club. It's really great.
Yeah, well done, Mark. I know he works really hard for the club, so congratulations, well done.
Yeah, thanks. All right, see you Tuesday.
No worries.